Hello YouTubers, this is the noobifier and welcome to another video as part of the Star Citizen job series, the professional mover. The better you are at this job, the more you can charge for premium service found nowhere else in the universe. This information was researched from CIG design documents that came out with the Phoenix and the Genesis. The game is alpha, and because of that, all of this is subject to change. Let's begin. There's always going to be a need to get people from point A to point B, and just like in real life, you can choose a more economical option. However, the more pleasant you want your travel experience, the higher the premium and the cost. Star Citizen civilian passenger transport is one of the more unique occupational roles that a player can assume. Passenger transport is all about competing against other players to provide a better support service. For most other jobs, you're going to need your skill in planning only at key points throughout the mission. With passenger transport, the journey's the mission, and to be successful, you got to provide the best service consistently from start to finish. To transport people, you'll need to hold a current license, which means a background check. Your criminality and reputation are going to have direct impact on your ability to get one. You may also need to maintain multiple licenses depending on what sectors you're planning to land in. If you're just starting out, you're going to have no reputation, and that means that you need to start with low-paying fares at the larger hubs. Most players will aspire to take on super high-profile jobs, moving the most influential people in the universe. But trust needs to be earned, and nobody would ever trust a rookie without a history of success or a track record of professional attention to detail. The good news is that the bulk of the universe is full of people who just need to get from point A to point B. Ships like the Genesis Starliner are huge modular craft which allow you to bounce between different target price points. Coach. The shortest legroom the Empire will legally allow, and the extras are extra. Business class. This is meant for the regular traveler who needs to arrive rested and ready to work. The staff might actually visit you once or twice during the flight to make sure you're fine. First class. Every seat is wide with lots of legroom and entertainment. The menu has a selection of some of the best meals in the verse, and the staff is always nearby if you need something. And finally, luxury or VIP class. Private rooms, custom meals, and the type of attention that you might only expect from a stalker. If you plan to offer this level of service, you better be ready to impress. It's going to be uncommon for one ship to offer more than two classes at the same time. The ships that offer the best fuel economy are going to stretch out your profit margins, so it's important to think about upgrades. With your tanks full and your maintenance records up to date, you're ready to take on passengers. You start by landing on a public pad with an appropriate ship and your current license. Now you can initiate a connection to the local flight schedule computer. With that, you call up a record of where passenger traffic went recently to determine where the demand might be. As the captain, you select the destination, you set the price for fare levels, and estimate the arrival time. Based on your price, your service level, and your reputation, the passengers will choose to fly with you or find some other option. If you get this balance right, your seats will sell out quick and you can be underway. If ticket sales are sluggish, the captain would need to choose between leaving on time with a half a load versus running late for a couple more passengers. Or at the last minute, you could slash the ticket prices, or you could decide to scrub the entire mission. All these would be factored into your reputation as the passenger opinion and frustration levels change. When choosing the route, you're going to need to consider choosing a slow, safe route or risking a shorter route through a more dangerous part of space. You may choose to mitigate some of the risk by hiring an appropriate escort, trading profit for some peace of mind. And it may also make more economic sense to pilot the scenic route that guarantees safe passage down the well-patrolled routes. Once you leave the port, it's your responsibility to get the passengers to their destination on time and in one piece. The risk reward for this job is paid out in money, but even more important than that is your reputation. Without it, your profit margin will suffer as you need to take lower paying jobs. Technically, any ship can be used to transport people from point A to point B. There are currently 3 ships specifically designed for this type of gameplay. I previously mentioned the Genesis Starliner as being the universe's main means of mass transportation. Its fully modular design allows the crew to quickly configure numerous seating options based on the target market. Its weak hull and laughable weapons complement won't last very long when things go bad. The Phoenix is the most luxurious upper tier of the Constellation series. It specifically caters more to the luxury and VIP passenger with upgraded defenses and better protection. This variant includes a fully repurposed cargo section that offers a spacious private stateroom and amenities not normally seen off-planet. The Origin 890 Jump is a Corvette-class luxury yacht with a pure focus on a memorable voyage. Origin is known for offering the most advanced systems focused at the ultra-rich who expect nothing less than the best. Exotic materials, giant obstruction-free windows, and the latest in entertainment to keep the guests happy. Reputation is measured by how well the travelers are being treated and if they felt safe en route to their destination. This is planned to involve the evaluation of many different components and also depending on the price point of the ticket class. First-class passengers would be more difficult to keep satisfied because they're a more demanding clientele. You could achieve this with higher quality food and drink, a greater selection of entertainment offerings, prompt medical treatment, and better access to shipboard facilities. How well you meet these expectations will ultimately determine your reputation. Every seat is equipped with an ICES, which is the Information, Communication, and Entertainment System. This is your guest's way of ordering food, communicating, listening to music, and watching movies. Part of this game mechanic might be to quickly repair the system when it fails, and to ensure the trendiest movies and music are loaded. Your passengers are more likely to be impressed with your extra attention to detail and be more critical if you force them to watch reruns. The design document has a list of issues that would need to be dealt with, ranging from electrical interference requiring realignment, a loose connection requiring a diagnostic, and possibly even a full failure requiring you to swap out parts from another system. The Mixmaster is another system that's designed to keep your passengers happy. When a customer orders a drink, it's up to you to mix it and deliver it to them in a timely manner. The supply of ingredients will need to be maintained to keep the most popular drinks available. Items within Star Citizen have a quality and a grade. The currency of your music and movie library and the quality of the ingredients in the Mixmaster will set the tone. If you decide to restock your supplies at bargain prices, the more discerning passengers will certainly notice. Going the extra mile and purchasing high-priced liquors from specialty stores will make it easier to maintain a sterling reputation. Balance cost and quality, and you might be able to charge more for a premium service. Accidents happen, and so do medical emergencies. How your crew will deal with illness ranging from a simple cough to food poisoning or even a heart attack will have a profound effect on your passengers' experience. Maintain the cutting edge in first aid equipment and ensure your staff knows how to use it. It's normal for passengers to become worried in an enclosed environment. If one passenger goes from shortness of breath to coughing and sneezing, the tension level is going to increase and it'll become more difficult to keep people happy. Taking preventative measures to stabilize the issue will go a long way. The last thing you need is a complete flight full of pissed off or scared passengers, and it goes without saying, if people start dying in your care, you're not going to keep that license for very long. A critical part of your staff is the flight crew who look after your passengers. With a competent crew, normally a 30-to-1 ratio is fine for coach, but as the fare goes up, so do the passengers' expectations. This is where swapping out an AI for a friend or an org mate might make the difference. There's just no replacing good help. Alright, congratulations, you made it safe. The risky flight plan shaved off hours of the trip, your security escort was enough of a deterrent to keep the baddies away, your passengers were expertly catered to by your staff, some minor adjustments were made to the entertainment system, and you never ran out of booze for the Mixmaster. You made a decent profit in spite of some extra operating costs. Your passengers disembark, happy and willing to review the experience positively. There's no time to wait. Your crew places a quick order to restock the ship with fresh drinks and the newest movies. The ship gets bombed up with fuel and a quick maintenance check. Landing back on a public pad, you start this process all over again, but ready to charge a little bit more for a higher fare. In closing, if this job seems tedious to you, don't worry, there are many others that are highlighted in my job series playlist. And if this job seems right for you, please watch out for the anniversary sale to see if you can catch the right ship for the job. Thanks very much for spending your time with me today. The job series takes a significant effort to research. If you got something out of it, please do me a solid and share this video amongst your friends and org mates. Fly safe, and I'll see you in the verse.